guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise and I talk about how to engage with fashion in more conscious ways. In today's episode, I will talk a little bit about my personal style and how it has evolved over the years. And I'm doing this video because I'm kind of experiencing a little bit of a shift in my personal style. Changing your personal style is completely natural as your lifestyle changes. And it's not to say that my lifestyle has changed significantly over the recent years, but I will explain a little bit more as we get into this video. I would say that I've always had quite a strong sense of personal style, but if we're gonna start to look at my adult life, then it started when I studied at university in London. I studied fashion marketing at Regent's University in London and I did my bachelor's degree there. So I moved there in 2017 from Sweden and I had lived at home prior to that. So this was my first real adult living on my own, going out, meeting up with new friends. I would go to school, I would go to art exhibitions, museums, of course we would go clubbing. So my lifestyle there mostly meant going to school and going out. So my style choices of course reflected this. At school I would wear staple items like trousers and a sweater and a little tote bag. I would wear comfortable hoodies or a fun little puffer jacket, and then I would often pair it with accessories that I liked at the time. I would play around with materials. I know that I really enjoyed leather trousers. We can have a little look at some more outfits from this time if you would like me to rummage through the archives, but here's just a quick sample of what I used to wear. This is to say it was 2017 to 2020, so most of my style choices maybe weren't the best, but then again, I don't really regret any of my outfits. I might regret saying that, but in my opinion, trying out new things and learning as you go is a way to also develop your own personal style. After my university days, I moved back to Sweden and I started working. So my lifestyle quickly changed from going to class every day and basically being able to wear whatever I want to having to adhere to a more office appropriate closet. And I remember that I struggled with this quite a lot. And at the same time, I was feeling a little bit sad. I missed my life in London because my last year at uni was during the very beginning of COVID, and I had very mixed feelings about moving back to Sweden. So I was feeling a little bit lonely and isolated in Sweden, and I turned to my newfound hobby, which was boxing. For those of you who don't know, I do boxing, not so regularly anymore. But yeah, I do boxing, and I had just started at a boxing gym in London before moving back to Sweden, and so I wanted to pursue this hobby. And this meant that I now had a very more active lifestyle than I had during my university days. So I used to go directly from the office to the boxing gym, and so I would often end up with blazers in my sports bag. But when I look back at outfits from this time, I used to wear a lot of jeans, blazers. I would wear little cute heels and boots at the office. If there is a red thread in my style, I would say that I've always enjoyed a fun jacket. I love a printed or oversized jacket, and I love to combine it with just wearing a very basic outfit underneath and then just throwing on a nice jacket on top. I would also say that my style during the warmer months in Sweden is a little bit more feminine than during the winter days. Like when it's cold, I usually turn towards more like sporty and practical items, but when it's warmer, I go a little bit more, I don't know what's the right word for it, but like feminine, I guess you could say. So if we fast forward a few years, I still live and work in Sweden, but these days I'm self-employed, so I spend a lot of time in this home office that you can see right here. So occasionally I will go to like a meeting or I will meet up with a new client, but during my week I spend a lot of time at home. Because of this, my style has recently changed a little bit because I value comfort so much more than I did when I had just moved back and was working at an office. So those like blazers that you would see in my past outfits, I don't really tend to wear that much anymore. I still spend some time at the gym and the boxing club, and I go for runs, so I still do very much enjoy working out, but I also value time with friends and family and going on like small adventures and trips with my boyfriend. So I have quite a varied lifestyle, I feel, and my closet now should reflect this. It was a lot of fun like trying to source images for this video because I would say that I do have quite a mixed style, but I do also have a red thread. And that red thread is that I always loved a good staple item. So I would say that I feel my absolute best when I'm wearing like a basic outfit with a sporty twist or like a cool item added. One of my favorite outfits right now is a pair of comfortable trousers. I love these like Tencel trousers from A Day's March. I will link them below. Or like I'm pairing a pair of comfortable trousers with a t-shirt and a hoodie, but then like adding a fun pair of sneakers and a bag, or like an oversized jacket. I also love to accessorize. I often wear like a cap or a belt bag that I use to walk my dog. And yeah, I would describe my current style as quite relaxed, probably more so than it has been in the past few years. But I definitely enjoy dressing up once in a while too. And to summarize, I enjoy a little bit of everything, I guess you can say. In my day-to-day life, here are my like core uniform items or key pieces, if you will. Number one, comfortable trousers. I love these from A Day's March. I also think that Jerf Avenue does really nice trousers. Number two, an oversized sweatshirt. I cannot count the times I wear my colorful standard sweatshirts during the week. They are the best. I wear a size medium because I love big sweaters. Number three is a cool jacket. My weak spot in shopping is definitely jackets. I have a lot and I definitely don't need to buy any more. So here is a little bit of a love letter to all of my jackets. I love you and I will keep wearing you. Number four, fun sneakers. I think that if you have a pair of sneakers that are both comfortable and maybe in a fun, cool color, that can really elevate your outfit. So I often do that. And number five, designer handbags is also my weak spot. Obviously, not everyone can or need to be wearing a designer handbag. I would say that identifying your like key pieces is a good idea in order to feel a little bit more confident in what you are wearing. For me, like being the planner that I am, having those items in mind really helps me get dressed in the morning. So if you haven't yet, you should try to make a list of like your core uniform and let me know how you get on. Also, if you download my ebook, you will find tips and a template for combining your own outfit. Basically, the book is divided into chapters which really help you break down your style, starting by looking at your own closet, to finding inspiration, to preparing yourself, to going shopping if you need to. Also helps you reflect on your current buying behavior. You can download the ebook on my website, louisewears.com. With all this said, I really want to emphasize that style can evolve. Obviously, I have had a range of outfits and styles through the years, and these are just like the past 3 years that I went through. We can go all the way back if you enjoyed this type of content. My dad actually shared a few old photos with me just yesterday from like my childhood, and I had like some of the coolest outfits. But yeah, with all this said, you do not need to stick to a certain style or aesthetic. You can like swap styles every day if you like. Your style will naturally develop over years and as you progress through life. So you should embrace that, and there's nothing wrong or strange about that. As long as you feel comfortable in what you're wearing, you're doing it right. And I also think that you can change your style and adapt your style without buying a bunch of new stuff. So if I go through my archive, I can see that I had quite different looks, but I was wearing the same pieces. So it all comes down to how you combine the pieces in your closet, to how you accessorize, to even in like what scenarios you're wearing your clothes. There's also no shame in trying new outfit combinations and like getting it wrong. I've had so many cringe-worthy outfits, but even so, I look back on these outfits fondly because they remind me of not just that moment in time, but also how my style has changed and what kind of person I was then and what kind of person I am now. So, and sometimes they even inspire me to try the same thing again. But that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Maybe it's just fun for me to look at my own outfits, I don't know. Let me know if you found this video interesting, if you prefer more personal videos like this, or if I should do more around fashion facts, history, sustainability, and trends. My idea is to do a little bit of a mix of both. I would also love to get to know each and every one of you a little bit better. I'm so happy to see that you are finding your way here, and I can't wait to get to know you better. So if you liked this video, please leave me a comment with your thoughts. I will respond to everyone. And as always, I would be very happy if you share this video with a friend. You can also visit my website, louisewears.com, or follow me on Instagram at louisewears. I will see you again next Sunday. Have a great week. Bye.